Hey, welcome to TitanUp 2day. It's your boy CD coming to you with an update. Today, I'm going to give you a quick down and dirty of the AFC South divisional outlook after week 8. But no need to delay, let's get down to it. Alright, now welcome back. Let's get right down to it. After 8 weeks, you can see the AFC outside of the New England Patriots is pretty much up for grabs. The Tennessee Titans sit right now tied for 7th with the Jaguars. But if we can extend this streak for a few more weeks, we could easily be right up in the mix looking for a first round bye. Now, you see the AFC as a conference. Now, look how tight our division is in the AFC South. As you can see, the Colts lead the division 5-2 and a division record of 2-0. The Texans are 5-3 with a division record of 1-1. Jags are 4-4. We're currently technically tied with them at 4-4 with their division record being 1-1. They take the lead over us with that division record. But there's plenty of season to be played. We play the Jags and the Colts one more time, and we get the Texans 2 more times towards the end of the season. So let's go in a little bit deeper into each team. So the Jaguars just came off of a pretty decent win over the Jets, 29-15 at home. The week prior, they had another, I would say, easy opponent in the Cincinnati Bengals, who have yet to get a win this season. They won 27-17. The rest of their season, as you can see, the next coming up weeks, they have the Texans and Colts, but there's a bye in between there. In week 10, they'll get a little bit of a break. But that Texans game should determine a lot for where we're going to sit in the division. Texans, as you can see here, they just came off of a defeat to the Colts the week prior, and then they just barely scraped by the Raiders with a 27-24 home win this week. Next week, they have the Jaguars. They're on the road, huge divisional game with big implications for the divisional standings as well as any AFC playoff hopes for either team. They also have a week 10 bye and then follow up with the Ravens on the road. So the division leading Colts, on the other hand, are hot. As always, it seems. They just beat the Texans and the Broncos. The Texans game was a huge game. They came out, they played. It was a real tough, brutal game all the way around. But they did win it 30-23. And then they beat the Broncos this week, I would say barely. Vinatieri put them in a situation where they had to come back and actually use him to win the game. They could have easily lost that game and would have shaken up our division just a little bit more. Now, the Colts, as you can see, they're 5-2 as they had a bye the week prior. But week 9, they have a game at the Steelers. Should be an easy one for them. And as you can see, week 10, even easier as they play the Dolphins at home. And maybe the Jaguars by that time in week 11, after coming off their bye week 10, can put together something to knock off these Colts to get us a little bit closer later on. But their division games start to tighten up around week 11 as they even get to see us, as you see there, week 13. So our Titans, W2, like I said, there you see it. The Chargers, we beat them in a huge game. Again, that goal line stand to cause a fumble to secure the victory. In this Buccaneers game that we just saw just the other day, huge win, snuck pass as it easily could have been, a fumble return for a touchdown after Brett Kern got leveled after that controversial 4th down call and a missed call by the referees. We have to be honest on that. Moving forward, week 9, next week we got the Panthers on the road. Huge game. Week 10, I circled this game a long time ago. I got some Chiefs fans out there. My boy Jake Witt. I hope you hear me now. I was hoping that your homie Pat Mahomes would break the Madden curse and be there week 10 and be healthy, because whenever we beat you, I don't want to hear any excuses about you did not have your MVP quarterback. So it looks now that he might be back for week 10 to play us at home. Big game, week 10 against the Chiefs. Hopefully at that point we'll have a W3 after we go into Carolina this week. Regardless, for the AFC South divisional playoff picture later on down the road, we need to win one or two big games in this Kansas City Chiefs game in Week 10 is huge. As you can see, the conference and the AFC South, our division, is extremely tight and up for grabs. Anyone can win it. We just got to put these games, put this streak together, and continue to piece and get better, get healthier. Coach Vrabel said it just yesterday. The NFL season begins now. As November 1st comes around, this is whenever you can tell the men from the boys. People are hurt. No one is 100% right now. Depth plays a factor. We need to do our job and continue. And I will say, as the players do their job on the field, I'm not done with you, Coach Vrabel. You need to do your job on the sideline. I heard your interview, and you were still yet to come out and say that you were wrong. You're unable to say you screwed up. And it's okay. People can make the calls that you want to make as the coach. That's fine. But at the end of the day, Brett Kern fumbled that ball. The Bucs picked up that ball cleanly and ran it back for a touchdown. The referee screwed it up and gave us a pass. I don't know the way our offense was playing, if they could piece together another drive to go down there and kick a field goal, let alone score a touchdown to win the game. We might have lost this one. Now, that being said, I believe there's a couple games on our schedule that we lost, that we should have won, but it wasn't because of the refs. It was because of us. Now, doesn't matter. It is what it is. We're 4-4. We're moving forward. But coach, you got to do better on the sideline making these decisions. You cannot just be out there gambling the entire game on one play. Just be safe with the ball. Just like when you're asking our players to be safe, you be safe with the ball on the sideline. Now, I'm done with my rant. I appreciate you guys watching again, coming to visit. That being said, if you love one more of the Tennessee TitanUp 2day show, like, subscribe, click that notifications bell, get notified for tomorrow's upload. And I got that question for you. Why tighten up tomorrow when you can tighten up today?